Good morning, friends. Today I am going to take the session on the multiple choice questions of UPSC questions, guys. Okay. So, guys, in the previous classes we have seen the MCQs till 2013. That is, we have started our MCQs from the 2011. That is 11, 12, and 13. We have seen that is in the module 1. That is environmental ecology, guys. Okay. Now I am taking this session to take the questions of the 2014, guys. So let us start our discussion with the question number 1. There is some concern regarding the nanoparticles of some chemical elements that are used by the industry in the manufacture of various products. Why? Guys, if you see the question will is in the environmental pollution topic, guys. It is in the environmental pollution topic. So we have nanoparticles. Guys, the size of the nanoparticles is 10 power minus 9, guys. 10 power minus 9, whereas we have milli 10 power minus 3, micro 10 power minus 6, and the nano 10 power minus 9 means very small tiny particles, guys. Okay, so we have some concern regarding those particles of some chemical elements that are used by the industry in the manufacturing of various products, guys. We actually the manufacturer use many elements like copper, bromine. Okay, guys, many elements like, okay, for the for many different purposes they use different type of chemical elements in the manufacturing process, guys. So this that small tiny particles are making concern. Okay, so we need to see why they are making concern. Okay, why they are a concern for our environmental system, guys. If you see the first option, they can accumulate in the environment and contaminate water and soil. Exactly, guys. Exactly. So indirectly they can accumulate in the environment. Why? Because in the one form or in the other form, in the industries, this those nanoparticles means they will come out of the factories, guys. Out of that factories, and they will accumulate in the water and the soil. Why? Because indirectly we are utilizing the water and soil. We are taking the water, guys. So the water contains those minerals, and indirectly we are taking those water and the soil, guys. So as in the same manner soil, so we are doing the cultivation on the soil. Okay, that soil affects the plants, so indirectly we are taking the plants. So in this way, guys, in this way it is going to affect a lot, guys. This the first statement is correct, and the second statement, they can enter the food chain. Exactly, guys. So from the soil we go the plants. Okay, so in the food chain process, the primary producers are the autotrophs, that is the green plants. So the primary consumers, that is herbivores, will take the green plants which are contaminated. Okay, so in that manner, from primary source to the apex consumer, it is passing through the food chain, guys. So this is entering the food chain. So the second statement is also correct. They can enter the food chain. Exactly. They can trigger the production of the free radicals, guys. Exactly, guys, if you see, that is ClO, chlorine oxide, that is ClO, which is present in the atmosphere, is safe, guys. So if it has been divided into two atoms, chlorine and the oxygen. Okay, okay, guys, then it will affect the environment. That is the free radical. That is the free radical means which are not having the complete valence, complete electrons filled in the atom. It's called as the free radical, guys. So the free radical will affect the in the system, guys. Like for example, if you have oxygen present in the atmosphere, it is good, O2. If it has divided into O and the O, it is going to affect the system, guys. Okay, it is going to affect the system. It is called as free radical. Okay, so those nanoparticles will affect the production of free radicals. Exactly, guys. Okay, guys, the three statements are correct. These are the type of questions UPSC interested in, guys. Always analyze the questions, analyze and give the answers regarding with respect to the questions, guys. Okay, let us see the answer. The answer is 1 2 3, guys. Okay, let us move to the next question. Which of the following have coral reefs, guys? In the topic of coral reefs, that is in the environmental module, I explained, guys. about the marine ecosystem. So in the marine ecosystem, I have explained wetlands, estuaries, mangroves, corals. Okay, very important topics, guys. These four are very important topics. So which of the following have coral reefs? So in the given places where the coral reefs are present, Andaman and Nicobar, exactly. So Andaman and Nicobar having the corals. Gulf of Kutch, exactly, guys. The Gulf of Kutch, that is the near the Gujarat part. These are having the corals. The Gulf of Mannar, so near the southern tip of the India. Okay, it is near the Sri Lanka, guys. So those are also having the corals. Sundarbans are famous for the mangroves, not the corals, guys. Okay, so the correct answer for the statement for the question is Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Gulf of Kutch, and the Gulf of Mannar. One, two, three. Let us see the answer, guys. Exactly. Okay, one, two, three is the correct answer. The Sundarban is the famous for is the mangroves. Let us move to the third question, guys. In India, the problem of soil erosion is associated with which of the following? Guys, what do you mean by soil erosion? Soil erosion is nothing but the removal or the take away of the topmost soil, guys, is called as soil erosion. I repeat, the removal or the take away of the topmost soil is called as soil erosion. So the soil erosion takes place for different regions, guys, for different regions. So the problem of soil erosion is associated with which of the following? So in the given statements, which of the following will make the soil erosion, guys? Okay, terrace cultivation, guys. Terrace cultivation is not the one which is making the soil erosion, guys. Why do we make terrace cultivation? Terrace cultivation is nothing but it is the step, like it is the step cultivation, guys. Okay, so if you see the terrace cultivation, this is present in the so this is present in the Himalayan mountains, guys. This is present in the Himalayan mountains, and the cultivation of this will be in the form of the steps, in the form of the steps, guys. Okay, so these are very useful for the soil prevention, guys. So it is not for the soil erosion, guys. So those process will prevent the runoff of the water. Okay, so it prevent the runoff of the rainfall water. So it is preventing the soil, it is not creating the soil erosion, guys. Okay, so the first option is exactly opposite of the soil erosion, guys. Okay, second statement, deforestation, guys. If you see in the deforestation, what we are doing, we are cutting the plants. Okay, forest. Okay, if you are cutting the forest means the roots present in the soil will also taken away. So if the roots are present in the soil erosion can be prevented. If you are not having the roots in the soil, okay, then the soil erosion will takes place easily, guys. Okay, why? Because there is no one to prevent the water. Otherwise the trees will prevent the some extent of the water, that is to not follow the soil erosion, guys. Okay, so deforestation will be associated issue with the soil erosion, guys. That is second statement. Tropical climate, there is nothing to do with the climate, guys. Okay, so whatever the climate, the soil erosion means at the base of the soil. So this correct answer for the given question is 2, guys. Let us see the answer. Exactly, guys. Okay, so terrace cultivation is done with at the Himalayan places. These are like as a stepwise cultivation, guys. Stepwise cultivation to prevent the water runoff. Okay, so let us move to the next question. What are the benefits of implementing the integrated watershed development program, guys? These are the questions which will be UPSC or interested. So we should know what are the features, what are the characteristics, what are the benefits of the integrated watershed development program. What is integrated watershed development program? Watershed development refers to the conservation, regeneration, and the judicious use of all the resources. It includes natural land, water plants, and animals. And humans within the watershed area is called as watershed development program, guys. Okay, so we should know this. Okay, this is this main focus is on the conservation and the regeneration. Again, the one which is not which is present, we need to regenerate, and we need to judiciously use the things, that is carefully use the things which are that is entire thing will circle around the conservation, guys, of the natural and the human sources, that is the land, water, plants and the animals within the watershed area. Now let us see the options. Prevention of soil runoff. Exactly, guys. So soil runoff should be prevented such that we can conserve the uh, fertile soil present at that area. So the fertile soil will help in the plants to growth. Okay, the first statement is correct. Linking the country's perennial rivers with the seasonal rivers. No, guys. Okay, this is not the issue. Okay, that is the one of the good feature, guys. What do you mean perennial rivers? Perennial rivers are the one which are having the water throughout the year, are called the perennial rivers, but the seasonal rivers are the one which are having the water only during the rainy season, guys. Okay, so that is a good statement, but it is not included in the integrated watershed development program. Watershed development program is only conservation of the natural and human, guys. Okay, so the second statement is not apt at the watershed development program. If I take the thought statement, rainwater harvesting and recharge of groundwater table. Exactly, guys. It comes under the conservation of the rainwater. Okay. And if you take fourth one, regeneration of natural vegetation. It exactly exists in the definition itself. So the correct answer for the given question is 1, 3 and the 4. So if you see 1, 3 and 4, that is option number C. Let us see, guys. Exactly, guys. So second statement is, it is good, guys, but it is not the future, it is not the benefit of the watershed development program. Okay, once so we have the second. So I will discuss the linking of the country's perennial river with the seasonal gas. We have the interlinking of the rivers, guys. Okay, at present we have two interlinking of the rivers. Ken and the Betwa is one of the one. Uh, okay, which are very very important for our conservation of the water, but that is not the future of this integrated watershed development program, guys. Okay, so the correct answer is 1, 3 and 4. Let us move to the next question. Which of the following are some important pollutants released by steel industry in India, guys? Guys, see, if you observe, there are many questions have been asked from the pollution part. So previous we have seen one question and again one more question. Which of the following are some important pollutants released by steel industry in India? So steel industry in India release, if you see, that is oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide gas. Guys, these are the four uh, four pollutants released by the steel industry in India, guys. So guys, every industry maximum at max, every industry will release the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen and sulfur gas. Means at any industry means which is related to steel industry, copper industry, like which is having the one which is the metals. Okay, they will release all this type of metals. Why? Because they will be burning up the coal. So burning up the coal will release carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Okay, and the steel will make to release the nitrogen and the sulfur content, guys. Okay, so in this manner we should go for the answering the questions, guys. Okay, so depending upon the requirements of the industry, so what are the raw materials the industry will use, so depending upon that we need to answer the questions. Okay, so here the correct answer for the given question is 1, 2, 3 and 4, guys. Okay, let us see the answer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let us move to the next question, guys. With reference to the two non-conventional energy sources called coal bed methane and shale gas, consider the following statements. Guys, what do you mean by non-conventional? Non-conventional is equivalent to the renewable energy. Renewable energy is equal to non-conventional energy. What do you mean by renewable energy? It means the energy can be replenished again and the again. So if we are using that energy can be replenished again and again in the system, is called as the renewable energy. So we have coal bed methane and the shale gas, guys. Examples of renewable energy: solar energy, wind energy. Okay, thermal energy. These are the examples, guys, and these two also have given the examples as coal bed methane and the shale gas. Now we need to see what are the coal bed methane and the shale gas. Guys, what do you mean by shale gas? Shale gas is a natural gas occurring within or extracted from shale formation, guys. Within the shale formation means these are taken from the inside the earth. Okay, shales, and these are having the mixture of the hydrocarbon gas. Okay, and it is contain the mainly methane, guys. Mainly methane is the one which contains in the shale gas, and the other hydrocarbons are the natural gas liquid. Okay, and the ethane, propane, and the butane. Okay, guys, and this also contains the some pollutants like CO2, N2, and HS, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and the hydrogen sulfide. So this is about the shale gas. So if you see the where the shale gas is present, that is Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, Damodar Valley, and the Vindhya Basin. So these are the present where shale gases are present in India, guys. Okay. Now I will take the second component, that is coal bed methane. So coal bed methane also form a natural extracted from coal beds. Okay, guys. These are the from the coal beds. Okay, so these are found in the coal deposits formed during the process of coalification, or we can say the plant material is converted into the coal, guys. So it also contains very little heavier hydrocarbons such as propane or butane. So if you see the places where these are present in the Gondwana sediments, that is the mostly in the eastern India, guys. Okay, and also at the Damodar Coal Valley and the Sun Valley. Okay, this is about the shale gas and the coal-bedded methane. So if we see the statement, coal-bedded methane is a pure methane gas extracted from coal streams. Okay, while shale gas is a mixture of the propane and butane only. Propane and butane only. Guys, whenever you get only, we need to think for the once, twice, and the thrice. Okay, so as I said, shale gas contains the natural gas, ethane, propane, butane, and also pollutants like carbon dioxide and the nitrogen and the hydrogen oxide. So it is not the mixture of only propane and butane, guys. Okay, that can be extracted from fine grained sedimentary rocks. It contains ethane also. It contains ethane also, guys. So the first statement is wrong. In India, abundant coal-bedded methane sources exist as present, but so far no shale gas sources have been found. No, guys, we have shale gases also. Like I said, the Krishna Godavari, Kaveri, Damodar Valley, and the Vindhya basins, guys. So these two statements are wrong, guys. Whenever you get the only, you need to think for the thrice. Okay, if you are confirmed, then only you can keep the answer as exact. It contains only, otherwise you need to think over that question, guys. Okay, so the second statement is also wrong. Okay, we have the shale gases present in India, so the correct answer for the given statement is D, that is neither one nor two. Let us see. Okay, so let us move to the next question, guys. So which of the following is the process involved in photosynthesis? Guys, photosynthesis, standard question, 6 moles of CO2 plus 6 moles of water in the presence of sunlight, okay, through chlorophyll will give presence to C6H12O6 plus O2, okay, plus O2 plus some heat is released in the form of energy. Okay, this is the process of photosynthesis. Okay, for photo, if you see first option, potential energy is released to form free energy. No, guys, it is absolutely wrong. Free energy, exactly, guys, free energy is converted into potential energy and stored. Why it is free energy? We are having carbon dioxide, 6 CO2, carbon dioxide, the one which is present in the atmosphere at the free of cost. Okay, free energy, like it's light energy. Okay, and the 6 moles of water, H2O. So green plants take the carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere, so that we get from the atmosphere, and the six moles of the water in the presence of photosynthesis and the chlorophyll will convert to the potential energy. Potential energy is the nothing but the energy which is useful, that is we have potential, we have usefulness for the one which will follow the algae. Okay, that is green plants, and it is stored, guys. Okay, if you see 6 moles of CO2 plus 6 moles of water in the presence of sunlight and the chlorophyll will give the energy 60 C6H12O6 and the heat, okay, and the oxygen, guys. So the correct answer for the given question is option number 2, guys. Free energy is converted into potential energy and stored, okay. So let us move to the next. So let us see its answer, guys. That is B, okay. So let us move to the next question. Which of the following is the current sequence of a food chain, guys? I give many examples for the food chain, but the UPSC won't give these simple questions, guys. Okay, if you see here, we are having three things, that is diatoms, crustaceans, and herrings. Guys, crustaceans that we get from the that is the Indian biodiversity. I have explained in the animal biodiversity. So in the animal, that is in the fauna, in the previous class I have explained, guys. So crustacean is the one which is having the like a hard tough surface, okay. The surface is very hard, guys, okay. Like example, crab, and it is part of the arthropods, okay. So crab is the examples of crustaceans. And the diatoms, so guys, diatoms are the simple algae, guys, simple algae that live in houses made of glass, okay. Diatoms are algae, crustaceans are crab, and the herrings are are the forage fish. So if you see the food chain process, I said that the diatoms are the algae, the crustaceans are the crab, and the herrings are the fish. So you can get that is algae, crab, fish. That is first option, guys. So but we should know what a diatom is, then only we can answer this question, because otherwise it make us very difficult to answer, okay. So the correct answer is option A, diatoms, that is algae, crustaceans, that is crab, and the herrings, that is fish, okay. Option A is correct. So let us move. So let us see the answer. Exactly, the first option is the first answer is correct. Let us move to the next question. What are the significance of a practical approach to sugarcane production known as the sustainable sugarcane initiative? Guys, there is an approach that is it is different from the conventional sugarcane production, guys. Okay, so now we need to see what is the difference that is there in this production. If you see the first option, seed cost is very low in this compared to the conventional method of cultivation. Exactly, guys, okay. So in the practical approach, that is in the sustainable sugarcane initiative process, the seed cost is very low, okay. The first statement is correct. Drip irrigation can be practiced very efficiently in this. Exactly, guys, what do you mean by drip irrigation? Drip irrigation is the nothing but the irrigation of the crop, okay, through the process of the drip pipes, okay. In this process they will be having the small holes to the pipe, such that the holes are present at the place where the uh, crop plant is present, okay. So at the place where the plant is present, so we can effectively use this drip irrigation process for irrigation purposes. And if the third option, there is no application of chemical or inorganic fertilizers at all in this. No, guys, this is not the correct statement. We can apply for the chemical or the inorganic fertilizers in this process also, okay. The scope for intercropping is more in this compared to the conventional method of cultivation. Exactly, guys, intercropping is the nothing but the growing of more than one crops, okay. It's called as the intercropping, okay. So the correct answer for the given question is 1, 2, and the 4 are the correct options. The third one is the wrong, guys. Okay, guys, see, there is no application of chemical or inorganic fertilizers at all. At all. So at all means at every time. That is, it is absolute statement, guys. So we should think of the this statement also. Absolute statement means at any cost it is false. Okay, so we need to think over that. Means these type of questions they will ask us. Okay, so the third statement is wrong. The correct answer for the given statement is 1, 2, and the 4. That is B. Okay, let us move to the next question. with reference to a conservation organization called Wetland International. Which of the following statement is correct? Guys, Wetland International, in the topic wetlands, I have explained what is Wetland International. So it is an intergovernmental organization formed by the countries which are signed to the Ramsar Convention. No, guys, okay. So the Ramsar Convention has been signed in the 1971, whereas the Wetland International has formed in the year 1954 itself. Okay, so for the Ramsar Convention, the Wetland International will act as a partnership to take the measures, okay, that is signatory to the Ramsar Convention. So it is an intergovernmental organization formed by the countries which are signatory to the Ramsar Convention. No, guys, okay. The Wetlands International is having in the year 1954 only. So the first statement is not the correct statement. It works at the field level to develop and mobilize knowledge and use the practical experience to advocate for better policies. Exactly, guys, okay. So the conservation of wetlands will be taken place. So the second statement is correct. The first statement is not the correct statement, guys, okay. So the option for the given question is 2. Exactly, okay. Which of the following phenomena might have influenced the evolution of the organisms, guys? Guys, in this we need to see what are the phenomena that make the that might have influenced the evolution of organisms. What do you mean by continental drift? Continental drift is nothing but, guys, as the year passes, okay, as the days passes, year passes, the continents or the subcontinents have been formed by moving. That is, they have formed some drift, okay, and through that process, the it influenced the evolution of the organisms, guys, okay. That is correct statement. And the glacial cycles, guys, okay. So the formation of the glaciers, that is some years back, okay. So different form of the glacial cycles has made the evolution of the organisms. So the both statement, that is the continental drift and the glacial cycle, have influenced the evolution of organisms. So the correct answer is C, both 1 and 2. Let us see. Exactly, guys. So the next question. Brominated flames retardants are used in many households projects like mattresses and upholstery. Why is there concern about their use? Why they may mattress? Mattress we people know as the one which we lay on the cots or the mattresses, and the upholsteries. Guys, upholstery is nothing but it is like for like a chair, guys. The chair which is having the sofa type structure. Okay, okay, that is will have the material that is attached to the chair will be having the like somewhat soft material, okay. So at that process we are used in the brominated flames retardants, okay. But there is concern regarding this. If you see the concerns, guys, brominated flame retardants are the organo compounds, guys. Organobromine compounds. This is the it is the mixture of the man-made chemicals that are added to the wide variety of projects, including for industries to make them less flammable, guys. And these are used in plastics, textiles, and electrical or electronic equipments. Okay, guys. So if you see the statements, they are highly resistant to degradation in the environment. Exactly, guys. Okay, these are present in the environment for many years. Okay, these are highly resistant to degradation in the environment, and it will affect the environment. And second statement, they are able to accumulate in the humans and animals. Exactly. So whatever the thing that is present in the environment, indirectly they are going to affect the humans and animals and plants. So the correct answer for the statement is both 1 and 2. The option is C. Let us see the guys. Exactly. Okay. So let us move to the next question. Which of the following adds or add carbon dioxide to the carbon cycle on the planet Earth? Guys, if you see the volcanic action, that is the magma. Okay, okay, the lava present inside that will come out, guys. Okay, okay, that will form as a magma and it will release some carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, guys. It will release carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. So the first statement is correct. Second statement, respiration. Guys, during respiration, what happens? Respiration is the nothing but intake of the oxygen and the release of the carbon dioxide. So this will add carbon dioxide to the carbon cycle. Done. Photosynthesis, guys. Photosynthesis, the byproduct of the photosynthesis is not the carbon dioxide. It releases the energy, that is C6H12O6, and the oxygen. It releases energy, oxygen, and the heat energy. So the thought that is photosynthesis is not correct. It will take the carbon dioxide, but it will not release the carbon dioxide, guys. So now we need to see which of the following will release the carbon dioxide. So the photosynthesis is not correct. And the decay of organic matter, exactly the decaying of organic matter will release the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So the correct answer for the statement is 1, 2, 4, guys. So 1, 2, 4, the option is C. Let us move to the next question, guys. Okay. In a wetland of international importance is brought under the Montreux record. What does it mean, guys? Montreux record wetland we have, that is third or fourth question we are discussing, guys. What do you mean by Montreux record? So in the wetland of international importance, if we see that if any ecosystem is occurring, if any ecosystem has changed its characters, that is has occurred or occurring or likely to occur its effect, then we can keep that into the Montreux record. So in India, we have kept the three national parks in the Montreux record. That is Chilika National Park, okay, guys, and the Keoladio Ghana National Park and the Loktak Lake. We have three. We have kept these three into the Montreux record, but the Chillicothe has been removed because it has recovered from this ecological process. Okay, right now in India we are having the Keoladio Ghana National Park and the Loktak Lake under the Montreux record. So the Montreux record means, so what does it imply? So changes in ecological character have occurred. Okay, some changes in the ecological character have occurred because of the one or the another region's case, okay, are occurring or are likely to occur in the wetland as a result of human interference. Exact answer, guys, exact answer. So the correct answer for the statement is one itself. Okay, if this is happening, then we keep that wetland under the Montreux record. Means we keep that wetland as a keen observation and we take the measures to overcome those happenings. Okay, so let us see the answer, that is there, guys. So let us see the next question, guys. Okay, guys, we are done with the questions. Okay, so we have done with the 2014 questions. We will see the 2015, that is 2015, and the 16, 17, 18 in the upcoming classes. Thank you one and all.